Good afternoon. I'm just giving an update on things that are going on. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone who's offered suggestions, who has given ideas, things like that. I really appreciate it. I know this is kind of a weird subject, and it's also for anybody passing by, most of the time they're going to just think, oh, that's ridiculous. And I get that. I do. I understand. But at the same time, there's some of us who have seen ridiculous things happen and experienced things that you can't necessarily always explain. And it's comforting to know that there are people out there. And like I said before, I'm just looking for someone who might have a little help with this or even some suggestions. So again, thank you for those who are not being super critical and are being understanding and giving some ideas. I have, as of this last weekend, I have saged the house. I've also done prayers and asked for blessings. I do know a spiritualist personally, and they're connected with a bunch of other spiritualists and Reikis and healers and all kinds of things like that. However, I have not reached out to them, and I think I don't know. I know that they wouldn't pass any judgment on me or anything like that. I'm more nervous about what it might stir up, if that makes any sense. If I invited them over, I am going to send them an email or a text later and talk to them, see if they have any ideas or suggestions. Also see if anyone else has had any issues in this area, because I know sometimes it's not just one person that's affected, it's a couple of people, and maybe they've dealt with other things. Maybe there's something I can expect to happen or I can do to help prevent. And maybe that's what pushes them into different areas. Excuse me. I have the hiccups today. Maybe that's what pushes them in different areas or whatever's going on. I have no idea. Nothing, like I said, nothing dramatic happened. Nothing absolutely terrible. But I am taking precautions. I know today I went outside to my garden and all of my sage and basil plants are burned up. And when I say burned up, I mean they're dehydrated, lack of water. I did move them out of their area and I soaked them, and hopefully they'll revive soon. But they were quite damaged, which is really weird because they were the healthiest plants I had in the whole yard. All of my other vegetable plants, flower plants, everything else seems to be doing fine. I think perhaps they just got way too much sun where they were. I'm hoping. It's one of those things that happens sometimes. That's what I'm going to chalk it up to. But I'm not absolutely going to cancel it out either, because I know coincidences aren't always coincidences. But I do have my sage and my basil in a different area, and hopefully it'll recover soon. And as far as blessings, I am looking into it. Thank you for the suggestion. Like I said, I did do prayers and blessings myself around the house and did sage, but it's definitely worth looking into if it progresses into something more. So thank you, and I will keep you updated on any of the other changes I start to do around the house, and maybe they'll help. If you have any ideas as to what I could do around the house and myself, because with my child I am doing blessings and not necessarily openly doing them in prayers, because I don't want to freak my child out, because my child's been around me long enough to know, oh God, she's doing a prayer. That means there's something around, something's like near, or yeah, we've gone through other weird things before. So right now nothing seems to be bothering my child, so that's a good thing. It's only things that I'm noticing. So thank you guys again, and if you have any suggestions as for what else I could be doing, I greatly appreciate them.